an NBC News story. Again, it is weird to report on a story that is directly about an organization that you are part of, but when these things come up, that's what you gotta do. So we've got that story ahead. Our colleagues across town at CNN had to deal with their own iteration of this story today. A senior producer on Jake Tapper's show was fired from CNN today for, quote, behavior attributed to the producer that does not align with the standards and values of CNN. Leaping from the news media to Congress, but staying on this same story, one of the founders of the Congressional Black Caucus, until recently the senior Democrat on the Judiciary Committee, the longest-serving member of the House of Representatives, period, John Conyers, today faced renewed and wider calls for his resignation as allegations from former Conyers staffers continue to pile up. NBC's Channel 4 in Detroit was first to report tonight that John Conyers' plan is not to resign from Congress, but to announce after the holidays, after Christmas, to announce in January that he will not stand for re-election next year. That's the plan as of today, according to Channel 4, NBC's affiliate in Detroit. Now, the Michigan Democratic Party has not yet weighed in on John Conyers, and the amount of pressure on him from his colleagues in Washington appears even today to be in flux, as several of his Democratic congressional colleagues have now called for his resignation explicitly, and as the number of Conyers' accusers has risen to 4. Now, in the House of Representatives today, Congress did vote to require annual anti-harassment training for members of Congress and their staff, which really does seem like the least they could do. It will perhaps not surprise you to learn that they decided to take that teeny tiny baby step forward today in the bravest way possible. They decided to just say today that that vote was unanimous. They took it as a voice vote, which means in practical terms that nobody ever actually had to go on record one way or the other agreeing that, yeah, maybe it's time for Congress to join the 1970s and require sexual harassment training once a year for members of Congress and their staff. Tomorrow in the House, Attorney General Jeff Sessions will be testifying behind closed doors to the Intelligence Committee. In addition to Attorney General Jeff Sessions appearing under oath for that committee tomorrow, it's also been reported, but not confirmed by the committee, that the same committee